friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel Ultimate Knife Search. Today I'm going for a hike. This is a little bit long one. It's about 20 kilometers, and hopefully I will get back where I started. This is where I normally make my knife reviews. But it is dead frozen here. It's very cold, and now it's starting to rain. So this is a hard way today. As you can see at my video, it's about this fox trapper knife here, and as you can see, I have attached it to my backpack with a tag lock. So that's awesome. First and foremost, let's take a look on the knife. Try to get you in a good light. You can see the road is there. Yes. Let's take a look on it. Yes, guys. Look at this grind marks. This is a beautiful knife. I recently made a video, the 3 best knife I bought in 22, and this was one of them. I have had this knife here almost a year and use it a lot. As you can see here, first I will say Fox Knives is one of my favorite companies who makes knives. They are just up as high, maybe a little bit higher than Tops knives, depend on what you use your knife for. So this knife here, it will normally came with an island sheet, but I found out that this sheet here I made for my Tops Outpost Command fits pretty okay with this Fox knife here. So I use this and this strap light to my backpack. But let's see what's going on with this grind here, guys. I hope you can see it. Yes, there you go. This is some, what can I say, a mix between a tracker knife and a modern Tanto tip there. The grind here is take very high, because when the grind is high here, you can thin this edge out, and this is extremely sharp down there. So that's awesome to do some fine work with. And yes, I know this knife also have a choil, but I rather would have the edge go all the way to the guard. But the choil is here and you can use it. You can make some fine work there, because the knife is so sharp and thin there. As you can see with the grind marks there and up there, and even where the Tanto is. And you can see, I don't know if I can get some focus, there's a strong tip on this knife here. And the knife only weighs under 400 grams. I mean, it's 366 grams or something like that. So it's a light knife, it has a good balance. And of course it is a little bit front heavy, because this was built this way, so it's also a good chopper for its size. And it's only have a small 6-inch blade, and I mean the knife overall is, I can't remember, it's about under 30 centimeters, I think. So, and this Micarta handle here is awesome to hold on. That's something I like with Fox knives. They really have some good Micarta they use on their knives. And you can see the back there with this jimping and jimping there. So you have a good reverse grip also in this knife here. And I will say I really love this knife here and how it performs. And it's a good knife to carry because the weight, and it's also a good knife to use because it has some weight to it, but not too heavy. You can get in the light again, yes. So it's a very good performing knife. let's try to take this. Don't know if I can do this with one hand. Yes, it is in the seat again, and it sits pretty awesome there, you can see. And when I carry it like this, it is easy to get access to. So I just take it there and pull the knife out, and it's easy to grab. Yes, I will continue my hiking trip here, and in maybe 3 or 4 hours, depending how fast I'm going, I will get back to the camp and I will make a review on this awesome knife there. Oh my god, it's so cold out here when you stand still. So yes, see you around, guys. I am back, guys, from the trip, and I am soaking wet. It's raining and snowing, but that's a good opportunity to see if this Micarta here can work in some rainy weather. And my hiking boots are some boots from Hanwag, and my feet are still dry. So I am a real woodsman, guys. I will not give up for you and for myself because the weather is like this. I am tough, but of course this not give me so many opportunities to film you guys. So you are in the shelter now, and I will try to, if I can, turn you around here and down to this dump there. Let's see if we can get something good going. Let's check the balance. Some 4 feet drop. Yes. Yes. Pretty awesome. And some hard throws. Some good bite with it. And this tento tip there. And I'll say, even if my hands are wet or the Micarta is wet, I have a good hold to it still. So yes. Let's see if this knife can do some on. And this wood here is so wet, but yes, it will definitely go through this wood here with no problem. And you can baton and make a good fire with this wood here. Let's take this one here. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know if my baton sticks. This is a small one, so let's see if. Oh, I just ruined my baton stick. There's a big knot there. I'm getting stuck in, but that will test the strength of the knife when I try to get it out. I'm hanging on the edge. Can we get it out? Maybe. Yes. And there's no damage to the knife or handle or anything. So let's see if we can make some small chops here. If we have to set up a trap or something. Yes. That is a really nice chopping tool. And as I mentioned in the intro, there's this section here, who the grind begins all up here, so it is thin out, so this is extremely sharp. This there, so this is easy to make something like this, and you can see you can make something pointy with this knife here. And let's see how Normally, as I said in all my videos, I hate choils and also do this. I really want the edge to go all the way in. But when I have this recurve here, I still like to use without the choil. Look at this, guys. And this wood here is soaking wet, but because the edge is so thin in there, you can really make some nice curls for a campfire or what else you have to use a fire for. I really love everyone who is a knife guy should really has this knife here in the collection. If you use your knives, this is a user's knife. This is not something to lay in your montre on a drawer, something. This is a working knife, guys. It's awesome. And I've seen other videos where people have done a little bit complain that this jimping here, this is too aggressive, but I have used this knife for several times now in the last year, and it's not do nothing for me. This okay. Look at these curls, guys. Try to show you. You can see the knife is performed very good. And let's see if we can, of course, it is easy to chop something with this knife here, and it's easy to use, so that's awesome. Let's go on and see what else we can get through. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's raining and raining and raining, and I will try to chop this 3-inch log there to see how this medium-sized knife can chop. And I love this Micarta grip here. Let's put this away at the first. Let's try to chop this. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is where you can say this medium-sized knife is come a little bit too short. It's when we're talking about chopping power. Try to get some focus there, yes. But of course, you can see the size of this log here. So, but I could get through it, and you can chop with it as if this is the only knife you have. But this is not a chopper. This is a little bit camp multi-tool you can use for anything. So also chopping. Yes, let's try to throw this knife and see if it has a good balance. Normally, this is a stump I use for my spear test, but I don't have some paracord with me today to attach this to a spear. So let's try to throw it instead and see. You can also see a good heat treatment if you throw the knife and you don't hit it or something. So let's try it and see if you can get some distance here. Yes. Let's try one more. This was me, was a little bit busy. Let's try one more and see if we can get some power to it. Maybe I have to go a little bit back. Just a little bit. Yes! There we go. And oh my God, it's raining. But as you can see, it has a very good bite to it. It goes always, I think. You can see it go pretty deep. So that's awesome. This modern Tanto tip there is really can make some damage if you want to throw the knife. Yes. Let's see the heat treatment on this knife here. And it has a really good back end there to hammer on. So let's see if I can hammer this in and try to stand on it quickly. Yes, has some fleckness to it. Let's try that again. Let's pull it out in the woods and show you guys. Let's try to see if anything are bent. No, it is still straight. And let's hope everything is so wet here, guys. And the handle hold up, and you can see this is awesome hammer end to do something like this, to hammer it on. And this micarta scales there, they hold up, so pretty good. So that's awesome. Good heat treatment from Fox in this knife here. Let's see how the tip, if the tip is strong. I know this tip is strongly built, I can see that. But let's see if you can pray bar a little bit with this knife here. You can say, if you're thinking about a strong tip, I really love Tanto type tips, because in somehow when you take it in, it's almost dig itself out again, and that's awesome. And you can really do some fray bar with this tip here. And let's try to have a good stamp there. And I have no worries. I have never had a Fox blade who has bent in the tip, so, but you'll never know. Let's see here if I can show you guys. You can see there's no bending or twisting. This tip is strong, and you can see the mass of the knife here is going all the way to the tip. This way, this is a good way to build a strong tip. And this knife here is a 1/4 inch thick, so this is a good heft to it. Yes, guys, this was not the longest and the best review I have made, but this is raining, and I am soaking wet, and there was now a few minutes where I can leave you guys out because I have to take care of my phone also. So, but this combination here with this Fox blade, Fox trapper knife here, and I have beat this knife here, guys, for almost a year. And this coating here, if you are someone who loves coatings on knife, this is hold up very well. You can of course see they have some few marks on it, but I have also used this knife very much, and I will say, guys, I have now tried this soaking wet handle here, and I must say, I don't know, I have many knives who has micarta handles, but there are also, of course, there are different types of micarta, but the ones, try to take my gloves off, the ones Fox use, I don't know, I have a few knives from Fox, and this is so good to hold on. I'll almost say, even if this is wet, you have a better hold on it This is very, very awesome and a good control. And no matter if you have reverse grip or normal grip, or if you are one who like to use the choil. The choil on this knife, you know, all know me guys, I'm not a choil fan, but if you are a choil fan, this choil is not the biggest one in the whole world, but I don't know if people has to try a choil, they do like this. And I don't know, because I'm never using choil like this. I only take the tip of my finger in a choil and do like this, so I don't know, but I have big hands guys, and this is fits me with no problem. So I only have one thing more to say: don't go hiking. Go hiking!